guys, so as you can see, I'm not back at my home. I'm in Tennessee right now. Just some family stuff's going on right now, so I'm just here for till tomorrow. I've been here for a couple weeks, but there's something I want to talk about. So for the past, the election's gonna be in a few days, and a lot of people have been asking me where I stand on the situation, what my opinions are. Am I for the Hillary or the Donald? And it's stupid. It's so stupid. And I'm not just saying the candidates are stupid, I'm saying the entire idea of this is stupid. I'm not saying we don't need a president, I'm not saying that. But what I'm saying is stupid that us as a community, as a society, as America, that we're putting all our hopes, all our dreams, all our issues, all our, problems into one man or woman. Not yet, but all our issues onto one man. And we expect this one man to make all of us happy and make America great again and make everything so wonderful and great. And it's stupid. How in the hell is one man going to fix an entire country? How in the hell is that going to happen? It's stupid that's how we think. I'm sorry, it is. It's stupid. And here's something else. We live in the richest country in the world, supposedly. But there's still people starving. People without homes, condos, apartments, shacks. And we're rich? I mean, look at Kanye West, Kim Kardashian, Donald Trump, Hillary Clinton, millionaires, billionaires with big houses and big fancy pools and all these, expensive ass shit. And there's somebody starving. There's somebody with no rooms or no houses, nothing. And y'all just enjoying life. It doesn't make sense to me how we have billionaires, and there's somebody starving because he hasn't eaten in a week. That we got people with 30 bedrooms, only 2 kids to fit in. There's a mama with nothing. She's got a park bench. That's all she's got. And it just boggles my mind. I can't even explain how angry that makes me. That we're okay living like this. That we're okay with this. That we're okay with that's how our society is. And how, this is what makes me really mad. Churches. Okay? I'm going to put a disclaimer in this video. I'm not talking about all churches. I'm not saying every church is like this. And I'm not saying that all Christians are like this. Okay? But my father is a pastor. So I have grown up around many different churches of a large variety. And this is a very large population and multitude of churches, what they are like. So again, not all churches I know are like this, but from what I've experienced, too many are like this. We got churches with the big speakers and sounds, with the guitars, the $15,000 drum set, with the brand new, whatever the hell it is, I don't even know what they're called, sound system, and like $10,000 carpet reinstallation, and all these things, which are nice, don't get me wrong. And they tell us to invite our friends to church. They tell us to invite our friends to show them how great and loving and fun God it is. How wonderful Jesus is, how he died on the cross for us. Great, by the way, I love Jesus. Jesus is my homie, I love Jesus. So I'm not making fun of Jesus or saying he did anything less for us. But that's how a lot of pastors are. That's how a lot of churches are. And we constantly talk about how important community is. But here's the thing. I notice how churches try to make leaders. And then they create those leaders to go out and create a flock and have those flock create leaders and go on and so forth and so on and so forth. That's great. We need leaders, but not everyone can be a leader. So why are we trying to make everyone into a leader? I don't get that. And I'm sure there are going to be some pastors, if they read this, they're going to have something to say or something. But it doesn't make sense to me personally, okay? That why do we try to send out soldiers to go fight and go bring in warriors and all these things? And why don't we stand together and go out? I'm not saying what y'all said, as in, invite people in. I'm saying standing together and going out. Not inviting in, going out. Why don't we do that? Why don't we go out and help people? I mean, yeah, I'm sorry. This makes me really mad, but they're like, yeah, we help people, we love people, when literally maybe twice a year they go out to help people. Each church maybe goes once or twice a year to go help people. And that makes me so mad, to be completely honest, that they claim so much that they love people, want to help people, and they only go out maybe once or twice a year. And then around Christmas time they do this and that for, a couple people. That makes me so mad. And they're all about, community. But here's the thing. I guarantee that if they gave all their money, actually gave their money, what they truly don't need, for like the lights and what they need for it, if they actually gave their money to the hungry, we'd be all right. If they opened their doors to the homeless, the single mothers, the druggies, the prostitutes, we'd be all right. But it's not a good look for churches to have druggies and prostitutes, even though y'all claim you love Jesus and we need to accept the lowest of the low. But admit it, it's not a good look to have those people at the church, is it? That's the society we live in, where a community is what's in our block, within walking range. That's our community. Our community is just a bunch of little Christians wearing crosses. That's our community. We don't grow as a community. And I see that everywhere I go. And it makes me so angry that we still have all these rich people, like on Christmas. We have people on Christmas having, Thanksgiving, the turkeys, the ham, the big tree, eggnog, a white Christmas, the whole 9 yards. And we got someone starving in the alleyway. I'm not saying that, having money is bad. I'm not saying having that white Christmas is bad. That's great. If you worked hard and you earned that, that's great. But I'm sick and tired of people having all this money, all this room, and all of this, and people literally have nothing. And how churches claim so much about community, but they just stay in their own little circle. I mean, I know for a fact if Jesus was here, he'd be hanging out with the druggies, the prostitutes, the gangbangers, the murderers, because that's what he did. But it's not a good image for us to be with people like that. But we need to accept and love them anyways. That's what Jesus would do, right? That's just how I see it. My mom's a saint. I love my mom. She opens the door to my friends who don't have anywhere to go. She opens the door for my friends who are hungry. That's what she does. She goes out and invites people over for the holidays if they don't have anyone. That's what she does. She goes out. Even though she has to take care of 6 kids, she goes out and helps people. That's what community is. Not going out and inviting people in. To do that, yeah. But that's not the only thing about community. And that's just really what I wanted to talk about, is that I'm just so sick of church's version of community. I'm so sick of the society we live in with all the money and the houses and the gold and the cars, and we got someone starving. I mean, I have a homie. His mom's a druggie, and he's barely halfway through high school, and he has to hustle just so we can put food on the table for him and his baby sister. A boy who's not even through high school, not even halfway through high school, he already has to go make his paper because his mama won't pay for it. And here's another thing. With the Black Lives Matter and all these different things and how people, they're living on food stamps And people are like, well, you should go get a job. Well, here's the thing, smart one. If you're busting your ass working a full-time job at minimum wage, you'll still make less than food stamps. You will with food stamps. Why would you bust your ass doing something you hate when you're just going to get less out of it? And then just kind of makes it worse. The system is made for you to stay stuck in the system. Do research on that. I promise you'll be surprised. We don't know what community is. We don't know what it means to help other people. And that's what makes me mad. That pisses me off, honestly. And I'm sorry that I'm going off on you guys in this video, but it's something I need to get off my chest. Because it makes me so mad when this is how Christians in society is. That's how I view the election in church and politics and a lot of other things. Alright, well, like and share this video if you like it. If you disagree, leave a comment. I'd like to see your view on this. This should be interesting, but yeah. You guys do good. Thanks.